things will hopefully start looking up. We are super excited. Remember our little whisker pole struggles with our donkey dick? We needed to grow the donkey dick. Connor, what'd you do today?
We grew. This one was pressed in to this car the same way that this is. It's kind of like a little bronze pin that's kind of machine hydraulically pressed in there. So we couldn't get it out to be able to replace it with the longer toggle. So I was looking around. I asked a few different guys. They were suggesting maybe drill it out. And then I took it to this machine shop that Downwind Marine recommended. The guy was like, I don't know, that could end up taking us a couple hours. It looks kind of difficult. I took it over to this guy at Custom Machine Works. He's over there by the Kohler Boatyard, on their property actually. Got a little 2 shipping containers built out into a little machine shop. And he did it in about 10-15 minutes. He was super nice. He was like, $5, quick and easy. I gave him a 20, but that still seemed too cheap. But he was super happy about it.
Well, it seems super cheap because show the toggle.
So this little car, even with the West Marine Pro discount, is $600 just for this car part. I already paid $300 for this part. For this part, we can't see her. So he paid $300 already for this part. We thought this old one, that is this one, we would be able to use. And then when we tried to get the new one, it didn't quite fit on. And so Connor bought the extra $700 or $600 piece. But now he gets to return that because it all works together now. It works. Woohoo! Good job. Things are looking up.
Maybe I don't want to jinx myself quite yet, but this should be our last night in A9 Anchorage. And look at this send-off we get.
It's guy at night, sailing to the light.
Good night and hopefully goodbye, San Diego. Hopefully that's the last time I'm gonna have to say that. All right, game plan. I'll let you know what's going on, and maybe I'll face this way so you can still see the sunset. Although kind of funny, Connor and I just got back to the boat and we're like, okay, we got to prepare for sailing, and we both looked at each other and we were like, huh. I forgot. Tell me more specifically what we need to do. No, just kidding. We still remember, but we're probably a little rusty, so we're excited to take off and dust off, hopefully, all the rust. And our plan is we're leaving A9. We're going to go surf at Ralphie's tomorrow. It's actually called Ralph's, not Ralphie's, but it's kind of cute to say Ralphie's. And then hopefully we catch some sick waves and we go sail. And we may go up to Mission Bay. I think our goal is Mission Bay, but we're just gonna go sail. We just need to go sail. And I booked us our Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at A1 La Playa, and we'll kind of finish off at the police dock, filling up our tanks, hosing down the boat one more time, and then we are gonna get on out of here Sunday evening to Ensenada, Mexico, if all goes well in getting our sail. We were told our ETA is that it will be ready on Friday, so if we get it on Friday, we're out of here Sunday, and c'est la vie. Those are probably the reasons why we bop around in this Anchorage.
Just trying to enjoy the sunset, and this freaking jerk comes by giving us waves. And not the good kind of waves. They don't even break. Just roll.
Okay, Baja Humbug.
Baja Humbug.
It's moving day! Bye-bye! We We are taking off. We just picked up anchor. Good job, Connor.
Hopefully we never have to anchor here again.
Yeah, we're hoping this is the finale.
It's been fun. It's been real, but it hasn't been real fun.
It's been real. It's been it's been real fun. Well,
it's been swell, but the swelling's gone down.
What? Still waiting to try to pick up our sail tomorrow, but let's dust off these old sails and make sure we still remember how to do this. This has been our little home right here for a long, long time. Goodbye, friends.
Too long.
Hey, at least we're not the last ones leaving.
We're not actually leaving yet, guys. We're only going up north to Mission Bay.
Gotta try to find some surfing waves. I don't know if you can see those. They're like little ducks. They have these white little heads and they're so black. They kind of, when I saw them the first time, looked like a penguin. But they fly. Galapagos Islands came to us. Alright, we're on a mission to find some surf. Oh, that'd be so cool if you could see it. Ah. Just trust me, there's surf. Alright, we see a few surfers here. Looks like 3 surfers, but they're all on longboards. We're dropping anchor here. The lighthouse. Some waves peeling out there. Yeehaw! You got it. Cheers.
Cheers. We're going surfing.
I have been waiting so long to do this, and I cannot wait to do this in a warm, tropical climate where we can just jump in. No wetsuits, but, you know, being grateful that we get to at least do it this way. Let's check it out. Connor being silly at per usual.
Alright, don't surf the beach.
Alright. Connor's getting a few waves out there. He's stoked. Didn't quite feel ready to just anchor the dinghy, since it is kind of our car. So I'm gonna hang tight, let him get a few waves, and then we'll switch off. And just enjoying just how calm and peaceful it is. I've been wanting to do this for so long. I did this a long time ago on a sailboat. And it's been forever, especially since we've surfed. It's been like 7 months. We used to do this almost every day, and we've just been working on the boat 7 months. Feels good to be back out here. My turn next.
Malvina's dreams coming true, finally this year.
I didn't think it was gonna be
Well, I don't know if she's as tired as I am, but I caught 2 waves and I am pooped. Everyone, these guys out here on the jet skis, they were asking if we have an anchor. We have one. I'm just done surfing already, sadly. Oh well, we'll get back in shape soon enough. I know this is just the beginning, but this is pretty much the dream. I've always wanted to do this, just be able to take a boat out and go surf the spots where no one else is. And look at this. It's so freaking pretty out there too. It's ridiculous. She's probably going to stay out there for at least an hour or so. Maybe I'll go back to the big boat and leave her here. She can paddle back. Gonna get towed in?
There was a jet skier that passed me by once and asked if I wanted a tow. I did, but I have never been towed on a jet ski before, so I said no, but thank you. As soon as he took off, I was so bummed at myself. I let my ego of looking like a fool get in the way of my soul saying, heck yes. to my luck, after a few more waves, I was so pooped and I started to paddle back to Connor when the jet skier came by again, this time asking if I wanted to get towed into a wave. I was exhausted, but I could hear my inner voice screaming, yes, go. And then this happened.
Oh, she's so stoked. Go! That's got to be the best thing that's ever happened to her. She's so stoked. I can't wait to talk to her. Have you ever been?
I'm so glad I said yes to that.
You told you into a proper one. That was so good. You rode that forever too.
Connor's practicing surfing.
Dope!
I never surfed like that before. We're gonna have to try that again. Connor, we gotta make some space. We're gonna get a jet ski.
The guys were saying we could do it off the 15 horse
Yeah,
dinghy, so we'll have to get a little tow line.
Amazing thing now that we've motored, we get a warm shower after the surf. Oh, how exciting. Oh, this is so hot. I've been working out a lot, so then it feels a little bit better to take a cold shower. Oh, but it's the luxuries of a warm shower, I'll tell ya. Okay, bye. I was on cloud 9, just rode one of the longest waves of my life, and all I want to say is, don't ever let looking silly get in the way of doing something you really want to try. The moment you say yes to what your intuition is calling for you, you will be rewarded for your courage. And we're off. We're sailing again. Feels good to dust off those sails. We remembered how to do this for a moment. Kind of. And then Melvina kind of made a really dumb mistake today because of stress, and I got a little panicky because Connor was doing the shaft brake, so I was in neutral. I was just watching the sails and I was trying to turn and it just felt like it wasn't turning, and we started going upwind and the head sail started flapping against the spreader and I was like, I don't want it to rip again. And without even thinking, I put it in forward and the motor just completely died. We're hoping that we can get it started again when we need to. I feel very stupid.
It died really quickly, so that's a good thing, I think, because it wasn't like struggling trying to push through that shaft brake. It just kind of was idled and gave up. So hopefully it just kind of stalled out and easy enough, but a little worrisome. We'll see. Hopefully there's good mechanics in Mexico.
You think it'll be that bad? Oh, stupid. But, well, on the downside, the wind has completely died off. But on the bright side, the motor started. Yay! I was literally sweating as Connor was going to inspect everything. I was like, please don't break anything, please. I didn't break anything. But it was a good test.
Turns out it's not, yeah. I mean, it didn't ruin anything that I can see right now. So I think we're fine. Everything sounds fine, looks fine, feels fine. It's all working. It just stalled the motor. You know, I would equate it to snagging a lobster pot in your prop or whatever. It's a little bit gnarlier than that because it's on a, you know, it's a dead stop. There's no give. Like a rope has a little bit of give. That prop can turn a little bit before it stalls out. But we also weren't, the prop wasn't going at the time. It was just dead stop, and when the transmission clicked into gear, then it just couldn't go anywhere, so the motor stalled. So I don't think that's a huge deal, and honestly it's kind of a blessing because I've been kind of freaking out about that whole thing, like putting an alarm on there or something, coming up with all kinds of ideas that I haven't done yet. I could have done. Saved Malvina the heartache of feeling bad about this one. Yeah, she made the mistake, and now I don't have to do any of that stuff. So thanks, babe.
Okay. Yeah, because it'll just turn off on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
On the
this thing we haven't shown you guys yet. I think I maybe showed you guys the install for it, but then I was struggling with it. I couldn't get it to work. Turns out there was nothing wrong with it or the installation, but I did go through some settings on here and mess with the settings. I changed it to steady steer instead of disengage, which steady steer sounds good to me, so I don't know why that doesn't work. Yeah, disengage is what it wanted to be set on so that the autopilot would work. And that setting actually disabled the autopilot from working on the chart plotter and on this setting. But once I figured out that it didn't work on either, it was a little bit easier to troubleshoot. You know, it had to be a setting more than an installation. So, all good, but we can walk all the way up to the bow and look for lobster pots and control our direction up there, or we can just hang it from back here and not have to leave the helm to go change the autopilot. Sneak by everyone who's drinking beers up here, you know? Thanks, babe. That was my birthday present.
Yeah. Look at this goofball.
Got my safety lanyard on.
Safe.
The autopilot.
If you want to be safety, then look. He says put it right in front of your face. You got to turn around and look where you're going, though. He's gonna check for lobster pots as we come in, because we actually sailed a good amount, and we are just approaching Mission Bay. Yeah. He wishes he could control the throttle. You know what that means. His brain's ticking, thinking of how he can do that.
So I always wanted one of those little remote control, like boats or surfer guys or whatever, something to pull up in the water with remote control. Now we have an actual 50-foot sailboat remote control. We don't even have to be at the helm anymore. Maybe better. I still want one of those little surfer guys, so.
Connor is literally taking us into the channel right now, just at the bow. Sail is still up, giving us a little half a knot. Motor sailing in. We're tucking in right in time, because look at that behind us. And it's supposed to rain today, so that might be the rain coming in. Who knows? He is having so much fun up there, but there's such a big part of me that wants to turn it off and then make him think he's doing it, but it's just me at the helm. I'm not gonna do that though. We also picked up a kayak. Our friend Jeff is asking us to take that to Turtle Bay, so it's on board, ready to go to Mexico.
Freaking guy almost took off the top of our mast.
Yeah.
Worked hard putting those lights up there, bud.
It's 5 knots, man.
Slow down. The sail just arrived. We just got an email from Amanda, Tim's sales and service associate at Doyle Sales. she just got back to me and said the sale just arrived. So she's gonna talk to Tim and figure out when he can come drop it off to us tomorrow. So
Woohoo!
we are stoked.
Yay!
Finally.
The moment we've been waiting
It's really
for.
not that late. We are stoked to get this in, and they've been great. They've shuttled the sale to and from our boat and kind of helped us out in multiple ways. So it's been a great experience, and we are just thrilled to have this sail and be able to go hopefully sail down to Mexico. We're doing it. This is it. We're sailing to Mexico on Sunday, baby.
I got fancy clothes on. They don't seem fancy. It's what I always wear, but I did. Howard, thank you for my cowboy boots. Big shout out to Howard. He gave me these. These are amazing because we're going out.
We were planning a fun day, but now it's a celebration, baby.
Yeah, it was a very fun day. It was so amazing to surf. Thank you, Connor. This was his idea because we were both feeling pretty stagnant, pretty just frustrated. And he was like, let's get out of here. Let's go surf. Let's put all the projects. There's going to be a never-ending project. So let's just put them down below and enjoy ourselves a great San Diego time. Doing things that we used to do all the time. And so back to surfing, back to sailing, and now we're gonna pretend we're on a Harley ride, but instead of a Harley, it's the dinghy, and we're gonna vroom vroom to a bar, Barefoot Bar and Grill. Get some dinner, we're gonna splurge. Going out, celebration. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We have arrived to Barefoot Bar and Grill. Connor's getting fancy.
I put my shoes on, rolling down my pants.
Let's do it. Our big night out was dinner, lots of smiles, and fine-tuning our plan for Mexico. Catch us next time for us finally heading south for warmer waters. Trying to hide. We just got the best poutine and margaritas. It was so good. Now time to relax and sleep. If you love watching our videos and feel like contributing to our journey, here's our Venmo. Whether it's buying us a beer, maybe a honeymoon gift, or helping to contribute to beautifying Alivo, all donations are truly appreciated and not taken lightly. Blessings, y'all, and thanks for watching.